Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, July the 3rd, 2025. As you can see, we have Graham's Meat Cook, which is happening every hour on top of the hour. Of course, this is where it happens right here. Your best bet is to come here to Vault 76, which is a free fast travel. Make your way down this little hillside without killing yourself, of course. And making your way right here. Now, just a note, there have been people who put camps in the past right around that little lake, including myself, and we're not allowed to put our camps there during the time of Meat Week. Any other time I've seen camps there, but during the time of Meat Week, we're not allowed to put camps there, and they changed that last fall of 2024, so just an FYI. But I'm sure that definitely won't stop some people. So if you're looking how to do Graham's Meat Cook in Primal Cuts, I do have a video I made. I'll be putting at the very end of this video. And all you have to do is click on it. It's very fast paced. It's time stamped the best I could do it because Graham's Meat Cook is very fast paced. But if you are looking to find out what it is you have to do, you can definitely check out that video. It's really hard to explain sometimes, especially with a lot of people showing up, that it gets done very quickly. Now, if you do get prime meat from completing primal cuts, okay, there's little events that happen every 20 minutes or so. This is where you put the prime meat, and you need at least 5 of them, okay? If you have 3 or 4, it doesn't work, you need at least 5. So I think I have 3 on me, but I'm going to click it here as soon as it, there we go. You don't have to require, yeah, okay, so good stuff. All right, so let's go around here. We're going to collect some veggies. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup at the same time. Now, if you guys remember in the other episode, I think it was yesterday, the day before, we actually got the Weenie Wagon plan. And to me, that is one of the best plans because you can't get it any other way. It's like a camp resource that will passively collect canned dog food while you play the game. It's a really good plan, and again, you can only collect it during this event, and I hope you guys get it yourselves. Now, if you find it in someone's vendor, that's awesome, or in a donation box, that's even better. But I'm sure if somebody gets one, they'll be selling it in their vendor, and that's probably what I'll be doing. I'll probably hang on to it for a little while. That person just die? Okay. And we're done. Alright, good stuff. Just like that. I usually kind of go for the greens and maybe a couple of animals, but there's a lot of other people that do that. Let's see what we get here. Meat Week flag, okay. Deathclaw steak, Blackwater brew, sweet. Let's open it up here. I don't know if there's any brand new plans this time around, but let's drop these. I really need those. Hey, excuse me. Oh. Huh? Someone's happy. Alright. Let's take a look at these challenges here. Alright, so we didn't have the one to complete Graham's Meat Cook, excuse me. But we do have this one here, complete the event Primal Cuts. So we will stay on a server with other people, and we'll wait for that to be popping up. They'll be popping up here very soon, and we'll go ahead and join that. Alright, let's head back to our camp here real quick. Oh, there's Primal Cuts popping up there right now. Perfect. So again, complete the event Primal Cuts. And that video I have at the end of this video and the ones of the last couple of days, I show you how to complete Primal Cuts and how to complete Graham's Meat Cook. You can check that out. So let's kind of check around. This one down here is really nice and easy. It's in between the Green Country Lodge and the Waver, so this is one of the easiest ones to do. So if you're lower level, this is the one that I recommend for you. But at the end of the day, you can play whatever you want to play. Just a recommendation. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead here. We're going to This is how you call them in. Just do a little drumming again. You don't have to do there for very long. You just have to make the action like a second or two. There we go. So the animals that are come here, usually wolves and mongrels. Yeah, very easy enemies. I believe at the very end it's either a Yawai bear, a wolf over there, and even a death claw that shows up here. But that's as hard as it gets. That's a rabbit. Oh, poor little rabbit over there. Over here enjoying the action. Not too far away here. And oh, there's the Yawai bear over there. And depending on where you're at, you know, the enemies do get a little bit heftier if you're in a little higher level area. So kind of keep that in mind. Oh, this guy over there, he's hiding. See, he's kind of hiding there. It's funny. It's lock and load here, so this is the boss, I think, coming up here. Here, death claw right there. Nice, done. Complete primal cuts 1 for 1. And there'll be the odd straggler or two. Awesome. Used a couple legendaries. Oh, nice. Some caps from doing that as well. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's head back to our camp here now. And that's all we need. If you want to keep going with the other primal cuts, by all means. Depends on how much time you have. And I believe they're every 15, 20 minutes for those. Alright, let's check to see if there's anything else we have to do while we are on a server with other people. Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to a private server. It's fine for me. It's a little bit easier being able to get the enemies I want without having to fast travel and make the video longer, so to speak. Hope everyone is doing well. No, the last couple of days I've been suffering from a little bit of food poisoning. I think this is the 3rd day in now, so I'm kind of off and on, but I wouldn't wish food poisoning on my worst enemy. I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling being food poisoned, and yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. I know yesterday's video I was really holding it in, like doing my best to hold it all in, and but today is a little bit better. So I'm hoping to kind of get through that. Hopefully today or tomorrow, but yeah. Alright, let's see what's next here. Collect the Mothman eggs 3. Alright, so we do have a camp resource available to us. It is called the Mothman Nest. It is right over here. Now this Mothman Nest we got maybe about 2 years ago. And it was available during a 2-week special event. Now, someone had mentioned to me that it is available in the Atomic Shop once in a while, so that is good. As you can see, it'll possibly collect 4 Mothman eggs while you play the game. And it's good that they made it available in the Atomic Shop, because I thought it wasn't available, like, at all. I'd never seen it there. But someone had assured me it does pop up in the Atomic Shop from time to time, so that's good. So if you do have this camp resource available to you, it'll definitely save you a whole lot of time. Now, we associate Mothman eggs with cultists, but not every area will have cultists and Mothman eggs at the same time, alright? So just be aware of that. So Mothman eggs we can find up here in Clancy Manor inside of the house. course, right down here in Point Pleasant, right by the water's edge and in around the Mothman statue next to the museum. Right around here, the Kanawha County Cemetery is a pretty good spot. Way, way, way up here, it is the crossroad. There'll be a couple in around and amongst that little nest that they have going on there. And right down here, Lucky Hole Mine. Pretty good spot. There's sometimes here Johnson's Acre, but you have to climb the cliff right across from where you spawn in, so you can try there as well. But you're better off just to go to Point Pleasant or down here at the Kanawha County Cemetery. So let's pop down here today, because this location, you actually don't even have to interact with the cultists. It's fairly close to right where you spawn in at. Alright, so we're going to spawn in right here, and all you do is just kind of go through this little break in the wall. We're going to go right for this shed right here. Alright, there's 3 patches of these Mothman eggs, so let's go ahead and harvest. So there's 1, 2, 3, just like that, okay? So that's pretty awesome. Now, if you're brand spanking new to the game, you might be wondering, hey, I see Mothman eggs there, or I see glowing fungus, or I see brain fungus, for example, does the same thing. It's just part of the game. That means somebody had picked it up before you, or you accidentally picked it up maybe a few days prior. But that's just part of the game. Okay, there's nothing wrong with your gameplay. Just an FYI, if you're brand new to the game, never played Fallout 76 before, that's what's going on. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead and kill an Angler 3. So many great spots where you can find anglers in around the wasteland. But you're better off just to make your way right up here. The Gnarled Shallows. This is a guaranteed spot for 3 anglers. And if you head directly north or right up that stream, there'll be 2 or 3 more right up here, right in this little mountainous area right up here. We actually did that a couple weeks ago, just to kind of let you know about that. Another pretty decent spot for anglers if you're lucky. And if you get on a server where the event called Moonshine Jamboree pops up right here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, there'll be all kinds of anglers, there'll be gulpers that show up, even fall crawlers. It's a good event for all those enemies to pop up. And even there's a slight chance the workshops that are in these higher level areas, either you defend against or before you claim the workshop, sometimes there'll be anglers there that you'll have to kill before you're able to claim the workshop, or you have to defend against anglers coming to, destroy the workshop. So that's another thing you can do, but you're better off just to come up here to the Gnarled Shallow. Now, this is a very popular spot. A lot of people come up here on public servers, so you may have the server hop this location a couple of times. So let's pop in here real quick. Oh, my lord. Oh, how did they see me? As if they're talking there and just like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Let's see if it'll allow us to get there now. I'll just keep walking away from them. There we go. Alright, good stuff. As I mentioned, this is a very popular spot, so you'll probably have to server hop this location a couple of times because it's that popular. Alright, so there's going to have the 3 little lures that are sticking out here. Just make sure you're locked and loaded. Here's the first guy here. He's usually the middle level guy. Alright, nice. Don't forget your raw asbestos and your adhesive from these guys. Now, this guy here that's closest to the tree, he's usually the higher level guy. Have a nice life there, buddy. Some buff out, nice. Raw asbestos. Beautiful. And the third guy will be right over here. For me, he's usually the lower level guy. Nice. Just like that. Here's your 3 anglers. Perfect. Alright, let's see what's next here. Kill a Snallygaster 3. Alright, so many great spots. We could find Snallygasters here and around the wasteland. There's 4 right up here at Kitty Corner Cabins, but again, it's not a 100% chance. There's only a 50% chance for Snallygasters. The other 50% chance are Rat Scorpions, so FYI, depends server to server. Right down here, if you spawn here in Charleston, you spawn right next to a bridge. There'll be one right next to the bridge. There'll be one a little bit further down towards the Charleston Capitol building. Right over here, we have the triplets, the Toxic Larry's Meat and Ghost. There'll be 3 of them there. And of course, down here at the flooded train yard, about 6 down there as well. And one more spot, sorry, right up here at Hemlock Holes. Right to the south, you'll see a down vertebrate. Now, there's a Grafton monster in this area. And I wouldn't say it's a 100% chance, but there's usually 2 Snallygasters, more so closer to the vertebrate. So you can use that as like a little bit of a backup, just in case you go to other places and they're already dead, right? You can also use that there. Just try it out and see how it works for you. All right, let's go ahead here. We're going to go to the flooded train yard. We tried to go there the other day, and someone got there before us because we were on a public server. Go after them down here. All right, let's lock and load, baby. There we go. That's one thing I do notice with this weapon. It really likes the ammo. Loves it. All right, there we go. We should have... I thought there was a guy that walked around here, but that's fine. All right, there's our first guy. Now, with the Primal cuts that happens around during Meat Week, okay, depending on the location, there might be Snallygasters and Anglers that show up for those as well. So just by completing Primal Cut, just kind of enjoying and playing the game, it's something else to kind of keep in mind during that event, Primal Cuts, okay? But again, really depends on, you'll never find these guys in the forest area of the Primal Cuts, okay? I've never seen them up here, but you're more so to find them in around these areas here and right over here, because there'll be some Primal Cut activity in around these regions here, okay? All right, so there are 3 more here, but we're going to leave them. Let's see what's next here. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to head back to our camp. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Nuka World on Tour. Let's go over here. All right, good stuff. All right, eat a cake, pie, or candy, 10. So we can go ahead. We do have camp resources that gives us cake, pie, and candy, okay, available to us. We can also find eat a cake, pie, or candy in around the wasteland, right? Now we can also craft our own pies if you happen to have recipes, such as pumpkin pie, for example. And we're going to take a look at that here. So right here at Nuka World on Tour, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it. Once when you spawn in, we're going to head right up the road here towards Lewisburg. Let's put this gun away here. All right, so we have this little area right here. Discard the carnival pie. There'll be 3 pies here. Now, we were here just last week, but there are 3 pies here all together. Let's go ahead and eat one just to show you how it counts. Nice. Just like that. And there's 3 of them that are usually here. If you're on a server with other people and you haven't eaten these lately, somebody got here before you, so you'll have the server hop in order to get these pies, but there's some nice free pies there for you. Right down here in Welsh, right in the house right in the middle of town, there's like 3 houses that are kind of together. There's usually some mole miners inside of them, and there's usually a pumpkin pie right in the middle of there. We were there just the other day. I didn't see it there because I think we ate it recently. So just an FY, you can check that out if you're looking for one. The pumpkin house, a pretty good spot. So let's pop up here to the pumpkin house. And of course, something else you can do too just kind of came to me. Just try other players' vendors too. Like if you're real desperate, I guess, try other players' vendors and see what they have available in their vendor. So this is a pretty decent spot here. Usually there's some cake pie or candy around, so like that cotton candy bites. Sometimes there's bubble gum or gum drops inside this little cauldron. So let's go ahead and eat these cotton candy bites. There we go. Let's just show you how that counts. Let's pop inside here. Usually right here there'll be some more cake pie or candy. Nothing in there but be some gumdrops here. Let's eat those. Okay. Usually on the table here like that there's 2 pumpkin pies. So they're pretty awesome. There's 1 pumpkin pie right here. There's a 2nd pumpkin pie in here. Look at this pumpkin pie recipe. So this is a spawn location for the pumpkin pie recipe. So that's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead. We're going to eat 1. Just to show you how that counts there. There we go. Nice. How come it's... oh, it also counts as eat a meal. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Good stuff. Because I guess we can craft pumpkin pie. So that's why it counted as a meal. So that's interesting. That's good. Good for you guys to see that kind of pop up there. All right, let's go to another pretty decent spot. It's usually right over here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Let's pop in here. Now, it can get a little hairy here, of course. We have all this scorched around. We're going to try our best to ignore them the much as we can. Where we want to go, we're going to head right this way. See those little picnic tables are right under there. Sometimes there'll be pre-war food or eat a cake pie or candy objects here, but not a whole lot here. The second one is right over here. Stuck in the garbage can. See that? Oh, right on, bud. Usually there's some funnel cake here, so let's eat a funnel cake right there. There's usually 3 in here altogether. There's usually 1 right here in the fridge. And usually 1 right on top of the table, 1 on the mid-table there, alright? So you can try that out. Watch out there, guys. Let's go this way here. And right around the corner, we have this little area here. Sometimes there'll be some pre-war food, eat a cake pie or candy, alcoholic beverages, Nuka-Cola products in around here, so you can always try that out as well. There we go. Alright, so this is some pretty good little spots there for eat a cake pie or candy meals. So let's head back to our camp. We'll take a look at those camp resources available to us. I just don't want the countdown. By engaging them, the countdown will disappear. I'll have to start over again. They're like down there like, oh, I wish we could climb. But we had a jetpack like that guy. Alright. So again, something that we talk about a lot here in the game is the popcorn machine. So there is a popcorn machine available in the Atomic Shop right now. This is the OG one right here. This is the very first one that we ever got. And all the other popcorn machines we have after that, they're just reskins of this one here, basically. It'll passively collect 12 popcorn while you play the game. Popcorn is good for eat a cake pie or candy and eat pre-war food. It's one of the best camp resources you can possibly buy. All right, really, really awesome. Well worth it. Another thing is this little cookie jar here. Now he will collect funnel cake and fancy lad snack cakes. Okay, so just be aware of that. This little cookie jar here. I don't know if the mud cookie actually counts. Let's try it. I try. Oh, it does. Okay, eat a cooked meal. Okay, oh, it counts as eat a cooked meal. I didn't realize that. Okay, but it did not count as eat a cake pie or candy, unfortunately. Huh, that's weird. Interesting. And of course, let's close this door here. We have these candy machines. Now, these we've gotten back in Season 11 scoreboard. So if you're a returning player and you played back then, when Nuka World on Tour was first brand spanking new, you may have these available to you. Now, the red one is in the Atomic Shop rotation. So just an FY, if you ever see it there, definitely this Nuka-Cola candy, eat a cake pie or candy. It counts as pre-war food, collecting pre-war food. Yeah, a couple daily, weekly challenges just by having these camp resources. Save you a whole whack of time. All right, let's go ahead here. We're going to go to a little grocery bag. And let's try out the old popcorns, because of all the camp resources we have, I find the popcorn machine is what a lot of people have in their camps, and it's what I usually recommend to people. So there we go, that counts. Nuka-Cola Quantum Candies. That's from the blue-purple candy machine that I just showed you there. And Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine. Right there, nice. Let's finish her off. There we go. Eat a cake pie or candy, 10 for 10. So I gave you a couple locations, a couple ideas of how to do that, so you should be able to do that no problem. You can always visit another player's camp as well. And if they have a popcorn machine unlocked, you can just go ahead, because it's fair game. That's what the, general golden rule here, unwritten rule here in the game. Everyone knows if they need to lock their things up, but if it's not locked up, it's fair game. It is what it is, right? If I forget to lock something up, I don't go browbeat people there. It's just I forgot to do that, right? So, you know what I mean? So it's fair game if it's not locked up. All right, let's see what's next here. Cook a meat-based meal, 5. Excuse me. So again, don't get this confused with eat a meat-based meal or collect a meat-based meal. This one here, we actually have to cook it, okay? So let's go to a great locations where we can find a meat-based meal. And one of the best spots for that is, of course, right here in good old Flatwoods. Let's pop over here today. Now you can go after some Mirelurks, you can go after a bunch of mongrels if you so wish, some insects. That is all meat at the end of the day, but you can come here in Flatwoods at any level. There are 9 Brahmin here. Right there by that bus stop, there are 2 rad roaches. Green Country Lodge right up there will have 3 mole rats as well as an opossum. A little bit further up the road, just past that bush there, there'll be a car. There'll be 3 mongrels there, okay? As well as usually some random animals like either rat steaks, rabbits, or squirrels up on that little hill there, right? The 9 Brahmin here is what I'm interested in. Is usually kind of what I show off to people. Again, you can come here at any level. Okay? And as I mentioned, let's say you're a brand spanking new player, just started the other day, you don't have very many recipes, but you come here and Flatwoods kill these Brahmin. As soon as you pick up the Brahmin meat like this, you learn ribeye steak automatically. And you can do that at any cooking station in the game. Alright, so FYI there. He has a targeting card on him. Interesting. As you can see, a lot of times you'll be getting 2 Brahmin meat off of those guys. So there's 3 of them right there. We have old Gladys right up there. Her sister Myrtle right here. And I can say that because I got a couple aunts named that. Mr. Opossum, Mrs. Opossum. We have all the little Brahmin cousins over here, 4 of them. Right in this little area right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and cook these meat-based meals here. And any cooking station will do. Go all food, we'll just do the quick, easy way there. There we go. So again, ribeye steak, a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up Brahmin meat. It's just like that. We're just going to cook all 6 of them. There we go. Cook a meat-based meal. Done, just like that. Okay, here's doing the moonwalk there. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, eat a cooked meal, 10. So it can be a plant-based meal. It can be a meat-based meal. So I just showed you how to make a meat-based meal from this particular one right here. Let's go ahead. We're going to go after some veggies this time. Now, if you have some corn or razor grain in your camp, and that is pretty awesome. We're just going to pop in here to Silva Homestead. All kinds of corn here. All kinds of razor grain down by Billings Homestead. Let's just pop into Silva Homestead here just to make it a little easier for ourselves. Again, this one thing you got to remember with these daily, weekly challenges, you can make them as easy or as hard as you want. Really up to you. It really depends on how much time you have at the end of the day as well. If you're, nothing wrong with the easy way out, right? It's all the, it gives us the same score. All right. Let's head up the hill here. We're going to grab some corn. Now, if you do have the perk card called Green Thumb, under Perception, we've tried to mess with harvesting flora. Okay, so instead of 1, you'll be picking up 2. 2, 4, 6, and 8. That's more corn than we need. All right, and again, if you have that stuff in your camp or one of your camps, it just saves you a whole whack of time. Let's go back to our camp here. Alright, so let's pick this up at this cooking station here. And again, just like the Brahmin meat, you learn ribeye steak. With the corn, you learn corn soup, excuse me. So let's go all food. And again, corn soup, a simple recipe you automatically learn by harvesting corn. It's that easy. Alright, so let's craft a couple of these bad boys. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, so this kind of show you here under stats and effect that I am a carnivore mutation. We're going to start off with the plant-based meals just to show you how they work. You know, don't waste a reroll on it there. It doesn't matter what mutation you are. If you're herbivore, you can eat a meat-based meal, and vice versa. It's all going to count because it's just daily, weekly challenges. Let's grab some corn soup here just to kind of show you how that works, okay? Let's eat some ribeye steak. We got the old-fashioned way, right? I know some of you like to do the old-fashioned way. Definitely nothing wrong with that. I like to show always myself just to kind of give people ideas. Now we do have camp resources available to us that saves us a little bit of time. We have this Myler steamer, not only collects meat, sorry, but also cooks it at the same time. So meat-based meal and a cooked meal. This Myler steamer definitely save you a whole whack of time. And again, it doesn't matter what mutation you are. If you have one of these in your camp, it just saves you a lot of time. Same thing with this Deathclaw slow cooker. Not only collects meat, but cooks it at the same time. Eat a cooked meal, meat-based meal, all right? And one more right over here. This little fella right here, this little critter cooker. Again, not only collects meat, but cooks it at the same time. As you can see, meat-based meal, a cooked meal. And as a herbivore, you can have these camp resources, all right? They may not be helping you day to day in playtime, but for daily, weekly challenges, they'll save you a whole whack of time, right? So there you guys go. Let's go ahead and grab some Myler jerky just to show you. Let's eat the Myler jerky from our Myler steamer. Grab a grilled rat toad. We'll eat that grilled rat toad. There we go. Eat a cooked meal, 10 for 10. So I like to show you guys the old-fashioned way. You know, the camp resource way makes it a little bit quicker. Just give you guys some ideas, and I think we're done. We are just like that. Pretty awesome. Let's take a look at weapon of the day here. Weapon of the day, Jim. The final wear, plus 50% armor penetration, plus 25% weapon speed. When reloading, gain plus 500 to all resistances. As you can see, there's only a couple mods for this bad boy. It's just a standard receiver, heavy barrel, presidential paint. This looks absolutely fantastic on this weapon. 74 damage, 50 cal for the ammo. It's automatic, it is rapid fire. And you can get this particular weapon for free by completing the Beckett quest line. I have that here right on the channel. Of course, I use my low-level character for that. You can check those videos out if you have a little bit of time. Some of the quests for Beckett are a little glitchy, but I was very successful through it, so you can check that out if you so wish, if you need any ideas there. Of course, it is a heavy weapon, so we go to our perk cards here now. Our heavy weapon, heavy gunner builds will be changing again here soon, like all the other builds. But as of right now, we have Master Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner, all maxed out. We have Lock and Load, Bullet Shield. Under Lock, we have One Gun Army. And of course, Legendary Perk cards. These don't change for me, they stay the same. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice. Yeah, so there you guys go. Another one done. What do you think of my new backpack? I got that in the Atomic Shop yesterday. I guess they're... have like all different backpacks every day in the Atomic Shop for sale, and this is the one I got just yesterday, and it fits this this little outfit here pretty darn good here. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me. The chance, it really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Way Warner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, Jaye Flow, Felix the Cat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.